Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person, and I do have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you guys and also teach you how to use the law of reversibility, and I'm going to explain in a moment what that means. So how you can use this law, which is essentially another way of applying the law of assumption to manifest your SP, your specific person. The law of reversibility is something that Neville himself taught, and if you ask me, I think it's a genius way to look into the law of assumption, to understand it better, and to understand what exactly it is that you are doing as a conscious manifestor when you're manifesting whatever it is that you are manifesting with your SP. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So first things first, what is the law of reversibility? What is this law that Neville Goddard also talked about, and that was a big part of his teachings in the overall teaching of the law of assumption? And I don't want you getting intimidated by hearing another name, another law. What is this new law? It is literally, you guys, and you're going to see why in just a second, another name for the law of assumption. The law of reversibility, according to Neville Goddard, says this. When something happens in your 3D experience, whether desirable or undesirable, it produces within yourself a feeling that is a reaction to the thing that happened. So for example, let's say that you're in separation with your SP and your SP comes back into your life. That event, that incident, is going to make you feel much happier. It might make you feel relieved. It might make you feel excited. It might make you feel fulfilled and content, and so on. So then, according to the law of reversibility, what you are doing as a conscious manifestor is that you are creating that feeling within yourself first, that feeling that would be yours if you already had your desire, as Neville Goddard has put it, which is then going to produce the event in the 3D. Because the event and the feeling, you guys, are not separate from each other. They are one. The event produces the feeling, but also, because they're one, the feeling can equally produce the event in the 3D. So this is the law that you're using to your advantage as a conscious manifestor. Instead of looking at the external for your cues, for how you're supposed to feel, for movement in order for you to start feeling better, you are doing the exact reverse. You start feeling better, you start developing a different perspective and perception of the situation. You start creating within yourself the feelings that would be yours if your desire with your SP, whatever that is, marriage, reconciliation, getting back into contact, dating exclusively, and so on and so forth. And once you create these feelings within yourself and dwell in those feelings, and those feelings become your dominant state, then the event in the 3D, the marriage, the exclusive relationship, the reconciliation, the getting back into contact, and so on, becomes a fact in the 3D. So this is why I said in my intro that this is a genius way of understanding and looking at the law of assumption through the eyes of reversibility, through the eyes of oneness, through the eyes of nothing is separate from the next thing. There is always a cause and there is always an effect of that cause. The cause causes the effect, so to speak, but the effect is also one with the cause. And this is what the law of reversibility tells us. This is what the law of assumption tells us. And this is why you can use this law, this concept of reversing the order in which things happen, going to the end first so that then you create the original experience in your 3D. So as a conscious manifestor, as someone who is manifesting their specific person into their lives, or if you're manifesting marriage, if you're manifesting a relationship, if you're manifesting going from friends with benefits to something serious, whatever it is that each one of you wants and is manifesting with their SP, use the law of reversibility, you guys. You start by creating the feelings that would be yours if your SP was yours right now, or if they were showing up in your 3D as the version that you want. And you start living in those feelings. You start making them more and more dominant in your day-to-day life until that becomes your dominant state. Once that becomes your dominant state, your SP is yours. Your SP is going to manifest in the 3D. Or a different version of them is manifesting in the 3D according to whatever each one of you is manifesting. So this is, you guys, why I always insist as a coach on people knowing at least some of the fundamentals of the law, because without that fundamental understanding, you are at the risk of really not knowing what you're doing, not understanding why you're doing what you're doing, not understanding what forces of the universe you are using to your advantage to achieve your goals and to fulfill your manifestations, and why knowing these fundamentals and having a purpose and a reason behind the inner practice that you do keeps you motivated, keeps you from second-guessing things, keeps you from doubting, and so on. So, if you want to manifest your SP, whatever it is that you're manifesting with them, use on a day-to-day basis in your daily life the law of reversibility. Create the feelings within first, and then you can expect the events, the experiences that you want to live in the 3D to come into your life. And sooner or later to form a part of your 3D reality, your 3D experience. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.